Welcome back to my channel. We are trying out some new stuff this week. We're gonna test out some healthy habits. I am gonna do them every single day for 5 days in a row, every single weekday. I feel like for me, that's at least enough to know, it's enough of a sample size of my week to know if it's a sustainable habit that I can have going forward, or if it's something that's just like not gonna work for me. Either it's like too much work, doesn't fit in the schedule, or I don't like it, or I don't see a benefit. So the 3 things we're gonna focus on this week are number 1, freezing cold showers. I've heard so many good things about this. It is all the rage right now. And there was a period of time when I was having like a lot of low HRV issues that I attempted this because it's supposed to help get your HRV higher. It's also supposed to help with recovery and endorphins and all that sort of thing. And it was great. They feel amazing. Like, they're terrible, obviously, like while you're actually doing it, but you feel so good after. So that's a habit I want to attempt every single day and see if it's something I can make a part of my normal routine. We'll see how far we get with it, just because I know it's probably gonna be the hardest one for sure. And then the second thing is morning workouts. I know some of you are probably rolling your eyes because you already do this because you have to with your schedule, but I am self-employed and own a business, so like my schedule is a little more flexible. I'm not like, I don't have to be in an office and sit in my like desk every day, but lately what I've been realizing is I just have too many phone calls and like things popping up throughout the day that even if I have a plan for my day, that plan changes. So if I'm not getting my workout in before the day starts, it's not happening, or it's getting squeezed in and cut short, and it's just not the full workout that I want or the quality that I want. So we're gonna try that this week. I love sleeping in. I love sleep. I'm not someone who can function off of 6 or 7 hours. Like, I need 8 or 9 every night. So that's gonna be the most difficult part, is just making myself go to bed earlier, and then waking up to go straight into a workout is just so mentally tough, at least for me. Like, that's just so hard. So I know it's what needs to happen, and I think that will be the best thing I can do for myself as far as healthy habits. So definitely not looking forward to that, but no, it is necessary. And this summer when I'm training for my marathon, I'm gonna have to wake up at like 5 a.m. to run, because that's literally your only option when it's 90 degrees and 90% humidity. So I might as well start easing myself in now and just make it a part of my routine. The third thing is kind of interesting. It's mouth tape at night when I'm sleeping. I really want to try this. It's also something that's kind of like all the rage lately. Like, the Skinny Confidential just came out with like their own special like girly pink mouth tape. It's really cute, and I've just heard so many good benefits from it. And I know that I'm a chronic mouth breather. It's genetic. Both my parents have CPAP machines because they have airway issues, and I have the same. I have a lot of like the chronic symptoms from it. I got a lot of cavities 2 years ago from mouth breathing so bad, and I wake up a lot in my sleep. Like, I have disrupted sleep because I'm waking up due to my airway like not being set correctly. So I think actually like keeping my mouth taped shut will help with like keeping my jaw forward and keeping my airway open. So very interested to try that and see if it helps with sleep at all, if I notice any difference. And I'm really nervous, like taping your mouth shut just seems so scary, but we are gonna try it, and I will update you guys at the end of the week on how I feel that things are going and if I think I'll keep these habits or not. So let's see how it goes. Day 1 of morning workouts complete. I just did an upper body weight session just in my home gym, feeling really good. It wasn't as hard as I thought to wake up, but probably because it's like my first day excitement. So we'll see how the next few days keep going. Day 2, we are headed out on a run. It is 7 a.m., so not too early, but we are gonna get after it. Home from the run, and it is freezing cold shower time. I did not take it before my run because I couldn't, okay? I couldn't, but here we go. I don't want to get in. Cold shower complete, feeling super energized, super amazing. I took it yesterday before my workout, and that felt like honestly even better, and it was great to get it over with. But today it's cold outside, and I I just couldn't do it before my run. So we did it after, we still got it done. And I'm just reminded of like how great you feel after, but how hard it is during. And like for me, it's mental. It's all mental to be like, let me get in freezing cold water the second I wake up. It's so hard, but we did it, day 2. Quick little speed workout, just in time for the sunrise. Morning workout number 3 is done for the week. Feels so good. I have to say, this morning when I got up, I did not want to run, did not want to get up. It's like super fun. It feels good for the first 2 days, but then 3rd day, like I'm tired. I didn't go to bed early enough, and you know, it just, the early wake up compounds, but you have to push through with the discipline. That is what I did. Felt so good. Got another one on deck in the morning. Gonna hit the gym for recovery miles and some weightlifting for the lower body. Today, we just did a light speed workout. It was literally just over 3 miles, 4x400s. Dipping my toe back in to keep everything healthy, no injuries, but yes, morning workouts, they're where it's at. I don't want that to be the case, but it's just a fact. It just feels so much better. Now I can go on with my day, do all my work, relax, and not have to worry about it. It's great. Now it is time to take a freezing cold shower, and kudos to anyone that takes one of those every single day when they first wake up. Like, borderline psychopathic activity there. Okay, like Monday, I woke up and immediately first thing I did was take a freezing cold shower, and total shock to the system. Did I feel amazing after? I did. Yes, I did. Next morning, woke up. Could not bear the thought of the first thing I was going to do was to stick my body in freezing cold water. So, skipped it. I'm sorry. I missed a day. And now, this is Wednesday, 3rd day of the new healthy habits, and I just couldn't bear the thought of doing that again first thing off of waking up. So I worked out, and now we're gonna do the freezing cold shower. So I'm still gonna do it, still gonna reap the benefits, still doing it in the morning to feel good, and you know, maybe it will even help with recovery from the speed workout. But like, if you do this every morning right after you wake up, like, tell me your secret, please. Please. It's all mental for sure, but I need to know the secret because it's hard. It's the worst. This is the moment that makes getting up early and working out and taking your freezing cold showers worth it. I took the 3-minute cold shower, but what I did was then immediately turn it to hot at the end of the 3 minutes. Did a little, what I consider cold hot contrast therapy. Felt really good, and that way I didn't leave the shower like freezing. So am I doing it wrong potentially in that aspect? I don't know, but I feel like that's what I'm gonna have to do for a little while I get used to it, because it's such a shock to the system. I feel like that will ease me in, and then maybe at some point I'll be able to just do the cold shower like first thing in the morning. But doing the hot after, you can actually, you know, shower, like wash your hair, all that jazz. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, at least for this time while I'm getting used to it. Let's talk mouth tape. So I've heard so much about it. It's kind of viral right now. The Skinny Confidential just came out with some bright pink, really cute mouth tape that's kind of like helping push the trend. I actually was so curious about it because I am a mouth breather at night, and I've suffered from so many symptoms of mouth breathing, specifically like almost like a sleep apnea. Like I'll wake up in the night like huffing air because it's like getting caught because my mouth is hanging open. Airway gets like a little blocked. And then second thing is like my teeth started getting really crooked even though I had had braces. Didn't wear my retainers, but they were like occluding like that from the mouth breathing. And then also I got a bunch of cavities too, which is like a hallmark mouth breathing sign. So I've kind of always known this was an issue of mine, and it is genetic. Like both my parents do the same thing, and they actually have like things they have to wear in their mouths at night and nose machines. It's a whole deal, trying to avoid that. I've also had like really bad allergies, and it said it helps with that too, because like your nose has filters in it that filters the air and like filters out the allergens. So we are trying this week. I have tried it a couple times, and at first I was really scared. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like Hannibal Lecter a little bit. You literally just tape your mouth shut, so you have to make sure you don't need to talk to anyone. You don't need to chew anything. You don't need to drink anything. I will say though, I was too afraid to get the tape that like goes over your whole mouth. So I just got these that are like little strips. Let me show you. Here is the thing of mouth tape. It like shows you here how to wear it and all of that. I think this was like mid-20s, $25 or something like that. And you get 30, but you do have the ability to buy like a 90-day pack for cheaper, but I wanted to try them out first before I got that many. Okay, let's also do a book update. This is how much I have left in A Court of Thorn and Roses. I am 75% of the way through, and it is finally getting interesting, guys. Like, finally, 60% of the way through the book, I was like, I do not understand the hype. Now I'm actually excited to pick it up. So I'm hoping I can finish it tonight, or definitely tomorrow, probably tomorrow, because it's 11 p.m. and I have an hour and 51 minutes left. But we are making progress, and I'm actually understanding the hype slightly, but I'm still not fully convinced. I'm about to head into a doctor's appointment. Took a cold shower again this morning, and this one I did do immediately after waking up, and let me tell you, it has not gotten easier. It never gets easier, but there is truly something magical about it. I don't know what it is. That's a lie. I do know what it is because of all the research. It's energizing, and it's the endorphins, honestly. I think that you get from like the cold water just like stimulating your body so much and waking you up, like you just feel a mini sense of euphoria. And I think because you do something so difficult immediately upon waking up, like that's the first thing you do is stick your body in freezing cold water, you have this sense of I can literally do anything. And so you take on your day with that mentality. I really love it. Well, let me rephrase. I don't love doing it, but I love the way I feel after. For me, it just removes like that kind of fogginess you have for the first few hours of waking up that you don't really feel like you get rid of until you either exercise and have coffee and, you know, do all the things. It's kind of like the quick way to just pop up and take on your day. I've really been liking it, and that is day 3 or 4 this week. I'll have to confirm. I think it's the 4th one I've done. I only missed 1 day this week so far, due to being weak and not wanting to do it. So that was day 4. Tomorrow's Friday. We'll do one more. This is gonna be more of a weekday habit for me. I'm not trying to pop out of bed, take a freezing cold shower on a Saturday morning, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so far so good. So I did not end up getting up early to work out this morning, so I missed that. And then of course, what happened as the day went on, was not able to get my workout in, so this ended up being an unplanned rest day, which tomorrow, Friday, was supposed to be my rest day, so I just took rest today, and we'll do the planned workout tomorrow. But it just reinforced that this is probably like the most important habit from this week, trying these new habits I need to keep up. My fiance and I are sharing a car right now, and he wanted to be able to go to our office for most of the day. And I had a doctor's appointment early, and then I had showings after, and then I wanted to go to the gym. And so I said, okay, I'll skip the morning workout so you don't have to wake up super early for no reason. And you can just like wait for me during my doctor's appointment, and then after that, I'll drop you at the office. Well, then we woke up and he did not want to wake up and he did not want to go. So I ended up just going to the doctor's appointment by myself, had my whole gym bag packed, was ready to go. After my showings, went to the gym, looked in my back seat. No gym bag. My fully packed gym bag was just sitting there on the floor of my kitchen. So drove all the way back home, and my gym is on the other side of town from the new house I moved into last year. So that was just a lost cause. I was not going to go back. So I was like, that's fine. I'll just run outside and do my workout from my little home gym. Well, it was 30-mile-per-hour winds outside, and it was supposed to calm down at like 4 p.m. Decided I would do that. Well, we literally had a tornado. Like, I'm talking, we were hiding in our closet under our stairs for a little bit, tornado. So was not able to get in my run or workout, or I guess I could have worked out, but I wanted that to be a combo. I could have done my strength, but I wanted it to be a combo. So I just didn't do anything and decided we'll just take today as rest day and then do the next day as the run and the strength. But again, just a total reminder that there was a learning lesson here, and it is that this habit of working out in the morning is so important because you never know what can happen in your day, and it's basically impossible to fit it in as the day goes on. So yeah, lesson learned, and we'll be hitting it early tomorrow. Court of Thorn Roses update. I finished, and the last like 25 to 30% of the book I actually thought was really good. It was really good, and I was totally into it. And I'm not as into it as Fourth Wing yet, but I did just order or download the second book. So TBD on that, but I did finish, and I would give it like 3.5 stars is where I'm at with it. We're gonna put the mouth tape on. Looks like this little strip, and yep, we are real up in here. I got retainers on and my zip patch. Definitely make sure you have your retainers on or whatever, have your drink of water before and whatnot, because we're gonna tape that mouth shut. You just peel off the backing, basically just like a band-aid, and make sure if you've done all your skincare that you wipe off right above your lip and right below, because if it's like too moisturized and whatnot, it won't stick to your skin. And then I just feel for like the top center of my lip and then the bottom. Stick it on the top first, and after I do this I won't be able to talk, but I'll show you. And I just make sure to press really hard on the top and then really hard on the bottom to seal it, to make sure it sticks. I just got back from my Saturday run. My sweet fiance got me a coffee from Starbucks. I wanted to just do a little wrap up on the week and kind of where I'm at with these new habits I've been trying, what I think is worth it to stick with, what maybe wasn't the easiest that I may not stick with because I didn't really see, you know, any crazy changes. But the first one, morning workouts, have to do it, have to stick with it. I just think that's the most game-changing thing for me as far as like energy levels, efficiency, and productivity in my day. And let's be honest, there's just no better feeling than getting it done in the morning, and then the rest of the day that weight is off your shoulders. Even when I worked in the corporate world, I would not wake up early very often to work out. I would do it after work at like 5 or 6 p.m. And when you do that, it's looming over you all day. It's just not a good feeling. So even though I'm not a morning person and it is really tough for me to get up, I think that's just something that I'm gonna have to stick with, especially because this summer when I'm marathon training, you have to get up and run at 5 a.m. You really don't have another choice because it's going to be 90 degrees and 98% humidity with the sun up. So that's going to be a must. So I feel like starting now to wake up at like 6 or 7 will kind of ease me into those early wake ups. So definitely going to stick with that. The next, cold showers. Y'all, that is a habit that I'm kind of torn on. I think I really enjoy the way that I feel after. You just feel so energized, and I think I said it earlier in the video, but like you can do anything, because that is the hardest thing you will do all day. You just feel so alive and awake afterwards. It's just so tough mentally, which maybe that's something, you know, why it would be good for me, is to challenge me mentally and make me stronger mentally. But it's just tough. It's tough to face that every single day. So I think it might be something that I definitely incorporate into my day and like maybe my morning routine, but maybe just not on a daily basis. I know there's people that literally do it every day, and shout out to y'all. It is so tough. I think it might just be something that I have to ease into also. Like it's gonna take me more than a week to hop on the train of doing it every day, because it's just so tough. For me, it's like the first 30 seconds that are the worst, and then after that, your body kind of becomes numb. Not sure I'll stick with that, but we'll see. I'll keep you updated as I kind of go in the next few weeks and see if I keep it or not, but that's one I'm kind of torn over. The third one, mouth tape. Oh my gosh. I did not realize how like almost life-changing mouth tape would be for me. It seems so silly, but it was a total game changer for me. I just felt like I slept so much deeper every single night. Like, I didn't wake up feeling as groggy as I normally do. I didn't feel like I tossed and turned as much as I normally do. And for me, my Garmin watch does track my sleep, and a lot of times I get a ton of light sleep and I'm lacking on deep and REM. Obviously, deep is what, you need to repair all of your muscles and everything, which I need with training. And then the REM sleep helps your brain process things. And lately, you guys, I'm like, am I okay? There's been some stress with some work stuff going on, and sometimes my mind just straight up goes blank and I have a hard time formulating thoughts lately. And I feel like part of that has got to be due to kind of erratic sleep and the lack of the REM. And the past few days, with the mouth tape, I'm getting multiple hours of deep and multiple hours of REM. And I used to be 49 minutes of deep and 27 minutes of REM, that ain't it. That is not it. So I think the mouth tape is something I feel like I just cannot even go without now. And it's kind of crazy. I used to have issues breathing through my nose. My nose almost felt stuffy. But ever since I've been using the mouth tape, I don't know if it's placebo effect or it's all in my brain, but my nose is clear and I can breathe clear through my nose. And maybe that's because my jaw is set in the right place with the mouth tape and it's not being pushed back and blocking my airway. I have no idea, but I'm going to roll with it, and I'm definitely going to keep doing it. I really like the strips. I don't know if I will ever feel a need to go to the full mouth tape situation. Might try that at some point just to see, but so far so good on the strips, and it's definitely something I'm going to keep doing. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. I'll be doing more videos like this in the future. There's a couple other healthy habits that I would like to start slowly introducing and getting into my routine every day. So keep an eye out for the next one. Thanks for watching.